My name is Ian Kelly. I have a company called Ian Kelly Financial Services Limited, and we're based in Lower Grand Canal Street in the centre of Dublin, and I've been based there for the last 30 years. Fergus was a client of mine since he was a young person. Fergus didn't really understand the width of cover he had, but that came into light a few years later.
I know Ian from the local community and from playing sport, so I went to him when I was about to get married and looking for a mortgage. As part of the mortgage, we took out a life policy, and we also took out a critical illness to cover that. The plan that I signed up for was tailor-made to my situation at the time. Ian basically detailed out what each policy was, what it was for, and the advantages of having it. At the age of 25, no one ever thinks about a critical illness, but as it happens, that was the most important policy that I had. I was diagnosed about 6 years ago with aortic stenosis, which is the aortic valve was failing. I contacted Ian to see if this would be covered under my critical illness policy. Ian contacted Irish Life and came back to me and informed me that this would be covered under my policy. He also checked the total number of policies I had with him, and I was also covered under another policy of serious illness that I had on the mortgage for the house. Having the policy was huge because with a young family, and particularly after times that we had been through with the recession, it allowed us clear some small debts that we had, and it meant while I was incapacitated after the operation that financially we were secure. Irish Life paid a small proportion of the claim in advance of the surgery, which also took a weight off. And it also meant that if anything did occur or the worst happened, that there was money there left for my family. I advise everybody I meet now, based on my experience and my situation, to contact a broker and actually take these policies out. The fact that I had a broker meant that I was in contact with somebody that I knew and that they were dealing with any issues that arose.
The benefit of these policies does what it says on the tin. It's to give you some financial security in the immediate future and benefit you going forward. My customers would have received 1.5 million through Ian Kelly Financial Services from Irish Life within the last 5 years. Over the last 30 years, I've found that I've always had referrals. In fact, some of my customers have been with me since 1980. My customers would come back to me purely on the basis that my attention to detail with the customers during their financial review would be to tailor-made the policies to suit their needs, and I'm here to advise at all times.